Hey, Aries, welcome to Horoscope-ish. My name is Lindsay. This is a spiritual entertainment channel. To all my Trail Mixers subscribers, welcome back. We're going to do the spiritual feels reads. Now, I got this Violet Flame Karmic Cleanse, remove all negative energy, manifest miracles. Meaning, and you know where the real miracle is when your mind changes. So, it's quite nice. I don't want it to be. Some of you were mentioning that in the comments that some of the music was a bit distracting. So, that was a piano thingy. So I get it. That can be a bit pingy. So Aries, it's on your masculine walk, what you've been doing, it's bringing a lot of shifts. And when I say shifts, you're walking into places right now that you're definitely noticed, and it's very good, but there's a sense of like being like, what is it? Because it doesn't feel the same anymore. And something about being in places now is, it almost has a strangeness to it or an unfamiliarity. And it's because something's coming in when it comes to something you've been hoping for, the way you're moving. You're hoping it brings in something. Now, here's the thing. The hope doesn't even need to be there because, if you're working towards something that you want or something that you're desiring within your reality, it's already yours, especially if it's, sometimes when I've heard, it's meant to be yours. How are we going to know? Well, it fits. It absolutely fits. And then there's that, exactly. Then there's that feeling of somewhere, Aries, you've told yourself enough. No, it's not. It either too good to be true. Well, you thought about it. You manifested it. You're walking into this energy of difference. And so it does belong to you, and it is meant for your heart space, your propulsion, if you will. And it's so cute. It's requiring a type of stillness. Got the Strength card here. It's requiring a type of stillness. Now, this is like also right out of the gate of some sort of spiritual awakening where, you know how like when you're learning anything new, you're going to have your, not necessarily mistakes. Like if you don't make mistakes, that's but walking into this new energy, keeping it consistent, go easy on yourself with keeping that energy consistent because it is new and it is it's transformational. Meaning you won't be the same. And that's okay. As a matter of fact, that's the whole point and kind of the surrounding spiritual awakenings. Spiritual awakening just means you're able to be yourself more. And when you're able to be yourself more, it might look different. Oh, that's so amazing. Within your community, it may not even, like, it's just noticeable. You notice them, It's just noticeable, but it's almost like an observation of the people around you. Okay, so, that's it, okay. If you're telling yourself, this isn't good, you're honestly deceiving yourself. That energy is just noticeable. It just is. It's you being. And that spiritual feel is going to be new, so new for you that you may be like, I got to drop it because, the energy that you put out, you do get back. So if you're putting out this calm energy, you're going to see calmness around you and still have perhaps old feelings, those old feelings. This is new spiritual feels. And it's gonna feel a little uncomfortable. But not to the point of wanting to take off that new, or take off the new feel, to take off that new part of you. It's not even a new part of you, Aries. It's what you're bringing out. It's always been there. Exactly. You're unaware of this. I love this. You're unaware that there is another very go-getter energy around you. They may be more serious than you about what you've created for yourself, which is, oh, it's full of color, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's peaceful, it's radiant. It's something that, others and you want to be around, but there's someone in the environment. So let's get the energy of this. Okay, there's a good chance they already knew you were coming. Like some kind of news. And the movement within this, oh, it's a collab. Right on. I mean, that's work, right? Especially, and maybe not even something you're getting paid for, Aries, but it's more like, I mean, I don't see pentacles here at all. Actually, we're going to do this book style. Let me lay them down. Lay down. Sit down. So this news travels, actually you two. This is another very, very strong person who goes and gets what they want. They go and they get what they want. They goes and they gets what they want. But nevertheless, together, talk about the way you're moving around right now. Get used to that feeling of bringing peace. Like when people are already, I mean, just us as a collective, we're already like observant, correct, of our surroundings. That's what we do. This has a completely different calming nature. And it's almost like you're walking around and you don't know it, but everybody smells lavender around you, So it's like, man, you're just a walking ball of calm, And that, when it comes together, it's like, man, I did this whole like numerology thing last night. I need to post it about, and it was 2, 3, 4 when I started this. I saw 2, 3, 4 when I started this, which is like finding like-minded, getting that group together, finding another person. The thing is, we don't have to find anything, Aries. It comes to us. And this place that you're stepping into, this, I almost want to call it like powerful position. The power in this position is through guru stuff, like calmness, being unaffected, but really like not being phased. And it's not gonna have the same, like, sometimes when I hear certain spiritual readers talk about be unfazed even if you are, that energy's gone. It doesn't even exist. And I mean, it did at one point, I'm sure, because of the expectation of that feeling. But it's not even that anymore. It's complete acceptance, almost telepathically, of you and this very serious creator. Every time I see a lizard man, and they're adaptable, so they're very adaptable. Like they almost change personality based, like the chameleon style, right? They almost change personality based on the need of what's around them, and you are like that, Aries. So it comes off fake. But the thing is, that energy is gone. That energy is like, it's not an expectation anymore. So it's like what you see is what you get, especially with like, taking off the masks and everything, quite literally, like not even having the energy to do that anymore. Like, I can't do this. You know, people can't do this anymore. We can't keep going like this. And energetically, we're right. But let's see what's up with just when you and this like-minded two, the possibilities become endless again. You know, it's just stable, and it is a regal projection, if you will. It sees itself, this energy that you're going to be coming around, it sees itself as regal only by nature of spirituality. And that's even more interesting because there isn't a sense of hierarchy, more so I want to be the change I wish to see. That's the energy that you're walking into. Let me actually get a timing card on this. Okay, it may be in July. Got Cancer. Cancerian energy. So, the build-up that you're working, I love that it's happening in like the mothering season, you know, to really start to take care of ourselves and join up with like-minded. So this might happen around July. And I say might because you never know what circumstances may be working against you. So just keep the words to Adonai up there. Keep the higher intent up there. And I just say Adonai. It's recent for me. Whatever you believe in as your higher, everybody's got to have a higher power. Otherwise, we're on our own, and that is not what we're supposed to be doing because it's painful. It's painful to think of that grain of salt being a part of something so vast. We still need flashlights when we're light years into exploration. Like, it's, there doesn't, in my journey personally, without that higher understanding of walking in faith, knowing that what you're doing is going to be hard because it's so new. But this rigid grid, you know where I'm going with that. So, like, when I'm walking, I'm like, I stopped panicking. I had to stop panicking about timing, about what things are going to feel like, the anticipation. This is bringing a renewal, not something new. It's a renewal. It's a rebirth. It's a familiarity that brings even more home. It brings you back home. And when you're home within yourself and you meet like-minded home, it's almost like, why is this now? Well, because it's divine timing. This could have helped. Oh, it could have. But everything is timed, and everything can shift based on the fact that we really do affect, like, my day affects your day affects someone else's day in some manner. So we need to be, I don't need to tell you this, Aries, but at the same time, perhaps a reminder, because I need to be reminded. We are human in these vessels, so, but our divine nature understands way better than, and is becoming that more radically accepting. It's just a tendency that we can jump into whenever we're ready, and that leap of faith into trusting that your assistance in the day, thereby the rest of your life, right, will yield assistance towards you. It's just karma, it's law. But at the same time, these feels, you're gonna need to hone them. We don't need the sharpener anymore, Aries. Now we just need to straighten the blade. Just keep it straight, because honestly, the tools that we have now are more than perfect to get the job done. It's just the maybe inconvenient daily maintenance, just to make sure that everything is consistent and to our heart's expectations. Because if it's our heart's expectation, our mind's going to follow through. So when you meet this person, it is they've met. Okay, they've met somehow. You guys have met. Oh, but not, okay, so you're aware of this person. What's their energy? Let me get a little more specific. Oh, they're a dreamer. I mean, how do you get to King of Wands, without dreaming a little bit? They might be a little confusing too. That's not showing up. There we go. They might be a little confusing too, but it's because they have an adaptability within their path, which makes them quite more serious. They have to embed, or even in order to run a machine, you got to make sure it's tight, So they have a lot of different visions, and they may seem like a cloud niner, but guess what? So are you, Aries. I love you guys. Bye.